What's good, my people? It's your boy JU. Just wanted to chop it up with y'all on my way home. So, I saw some rumors today. I don't think it's true, but it sparked a thought in my mind to talk about child support. So the rumor I saw was that supposedly Trump is going to make a new law to where basically if somebody is on child support, then that means the person who put them on child support can't claim the child on their taxes. And it wasn't no source, it was just a post. And so I don't know if it's actually true, but that's what's kind of going around on Twitter, right? And it made me think about child support and, my thoughts on it, because, I do feel like if a man isn't involved in his child's life at all and he's not willing to be, then yeah, he needs to take responsibility to some capacity, right? But on the other end of the stick, the family court laws do favor the woman, and it puts men in position to where it makes it hard for a lot of men to even be in their child's life actively, even if they want to, right? So it's a weird situation, this child support stuff. Now, I could always say, just as a man, don't put yourself in position to end up on child support, but realistically, who knows, right? Who knows what a woman would do when you don't want to be with her anymore? Because I don't have kids. I have friends that have kids. My father was on child support, and he went through it, right? We're in Virginia, so the family court laws here definitely favor the woman. So growing up, I seen the BS he went through being on child support when it came to my older brother and his very spiteful mother, because he was taking care of me, my brother, my sister, and also my older brother through child support. And it's so bad in Virginia that this woman lied on him, basically, and said that he had missed a bunch of payments for years at a time, and the court ruled in her favor that he owed all this money, which, because my mom was married to my father at the time, and my father's passed, right? So before they ever got to deal with that situation in court, he passed away. But to this day, my mother could have sued that lady for that money because she was married to my father, but she chose not to for whatever reasons, right? But I said that to say I've seen the BS that a man can go through when it comes to child support and family court, man. And I do think we need some type of reform when it comes to these laws, but I'm just not sure what would be the right way to do it, and the way to do it to where women don't necessarily have the incentive to just up and leave, man, because they know they got Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam's got their back. But also as men, I do think that, we do have to choose better. We have to choose better when it comes to women. Especially when it comes to someone that's going to be the mother of our child. I like to say I don't believe in divorce unless it's extreme circumstances, like a woman's cheating, or, she's being totally unruly. But, we have to choose better. We have to vet women appropriately, because there are guys who have women that they didn't want to be with, and they're not on child support. Some women are willing to keep it out of the courts, because at the end of the day, even if you don't want to be with somebody anymore, I do think keeping it out of the courts is best. It's going to be best, especially when it comes to what's best for the child. The child shouldn't have to be going to court proceedings and seeing their mother and father be in opposition, even if they ain't necessarily playing on the same team anymore. Well, to be honest, they still are on the same team. They're on the child's team. Everybody's on the child's team. So if everybody's on the child's team, we shouldn't have to go to court to decide how this child is going to be taken care of. We should both be putting our all into taking care of our child. But as I said, as a person that doesn't have kids, it's easier to say for me. I know a lot of guys are going through it, trying to see their kids and dealing with BS when it comes to the mothers. And a lot of guys just feel like it's a lost cause. You know, a lot of guys give up, which I don't think a man should give up on trying to see his child. And in some situations, you know, if you did choose a bad woman, you chose a woman that's gonna take you to court and do all that stuff, you know, you're gonna have to do what you gotta do as a man, even if it means being the adult in the situation and coming to the situation with some sort of humility to where, you know, not to say you're gonna let the woman run all over you, but, you know, just not coming, don't match her energy. If she's mad and angry, don't be mad and angry with her. Try to, you know, approach it level-headed and calm, and just try to reach a equitable, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Just try to reach a decision that's good for both parties. Good for both parties, because at the end of the day, what's best for the child is what's best for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your feelings to the side. Hopefully the woman is mature enough to put her feelings to the side also, and understand, like, this kid should have both their parents, should be able to see that both their parents are interacting, even if they're not together, interacting with, like, love and kindness. Like, not, it don't got to be intimate, but, you know, not yelling and arguing with each other all the time. Because like I said, everybody's on the kid's team, man. Everybody's on the kid's team. And, you know, this conversation could go a lot deeper when it comes to just how all these, like, weird family structures is just not supposed to be happening, you know? Well, women shouldn't have multiple baby daddies. I think, like, a man can have multiple women, but if they're not all his wives and they don't get along with each other and aren't able to, like, cohabitate or at least be around each other, it's gonna be a problem, man. A lot of people, it's kind of normal, and even to me to some extent, but it's like a lot of people in, like, the black community for sure, it's like it's normal for, like, you to have, like, it to be your father then created like 6-7 different families, and you got kids all over the world, and you don't, you know what I'm saying, you got siblings popping up out of nowhere and stuff like that. But that, and us as men being undisciplined like that, that's what leads us to choosing wrong women and choosing a woman that's gonna put us on child support. Now, as far as the amount of child support, you know what I'm saying, I feel like some amounts, when it comes to, like, guys that are very wealthy, I do think they pay unfair amounts. I don't mind people saying that the kid should be able to live the same lifestyle as the father, even though you might not want that for the kid to just be getting, even if you got a regular family, like you, your wife, and you got children together, you might not want to just give your kid any and everything they want, because they got to learn how to earn stuff. So, but a lot of these women, they just want to chill, scroll on Instagram and Facebook and look at what other women are doing and live off a man paying them child support all the time. So it's a crazy situation, man. And me personally, and other guys that don't have kids yet, I would just say, man, keep vetting that woman, and you know, do what you can. You know, hey, there's some countries you can go to, child support not even a thing. Now, you should still be supporting your child, but do everything possible to not end up in the courtroom, because even if we get new laws, 9 times out of 10 it's still going to favor the woman, because we are men, and, you know, that's the double standards of the world we got to accept. We create the world, we control the world, we run things, so we got to get the short end of the stick somewhere. And that's where it comes to that family court, the divorce laws, the alimony, and all that BS. We gotta take it on the chin. We gotta take it on the chin as men. We got to. And just choose better women. Choose better women at the end of the day. But that's all I got for this one. Let me know what y'all think about what's gonna be the new family court laws, if there are gonna be any new ones. And What do you think about the current situation, child support? If you have any stories about how you're on child support and what you're dealing with, and things you've learned and ways that you've dealt with it, go ahead and drop all that down in the comments. As always, love you guys. I'm out.